cross though. Huge Red Star Belgrade can get their second goal this evening. Should just take the deficit and aggregate down to just one goal. Luncheon though has other ideas as he looks to get Rangers as 3-goal cushion back in aggregate. Luncheon turns on the right hand side. Back to Tavernier. Luncheon as an outside option. Luncheon right now has the ball in line of the penalty area, puts the cross in towards Morelos. Head up into the air from Rakovic. Jack knocks it down to Morelos. Morelos on the turn. Scuffs his shot. That's going to be one of the easiest saves that Milan Borja ever makes. Borja hits it quickly towards the right hand side where Moiwanfo holds up against Bassi. Bassi wins the duel. It's a tackle from behind, won the ball. Parent square gets back to Jack. Now it's Kumar on the left hand side as Kent on the outside. Kent drive past Cristiano Piccini. Piccini stands his ground superbly, gets it off Kent. And pass there. Snogo out of play. Holding back of his right hamstring. It's a little bit of concern for Red Star Belgrade. Good job so far. Right, back this evening. Morelos be bitterly disappointed. Just won't go with his shot. Comes straight to the keeper. Piccini's turned away from Kent and won't go. Held to his right hamstring, so that certainly wants it from the sidelines. Red Star Belgrade's perspective. It's well up Pango. Right side channel just gone halfway line. Pango just moves more inside into the centre circle now. Just over halfway, plays it back. Dragovic. Milan Rodic into Hatay. Snogo takes the ball onto control of Kamara. Kamara all over the back of Snogo. Snogo does well, just play that back. Rakovic. Borjan plays for a middle handball, points it backwards. Picked up from wide, but he puts it into the feet of John Lundstrom. What a pass there for John Lundstrom. Drill with the laces of his right foot. To the far left foot, Kent, now on the edge of the penalty area. Towards the centre of Jack. Push across towards Lundstrom, but too far across him. Here's Mirko advantage now. In line with his own penalty area on the left hand side, chips it forwards and header out of play from goal to fire. Reflection of Tavernier who's trying to get the ball. Under control, but fails.
Mana ini jenis
Now,
ini
it's
konser.
well work from Milan Rod.
Ya panjangnya.
Out to
Ya satunya. Ya panjangnya. Oh no, please.
again, that was Rangers dropping a bit too deep. Red Star Belgrade's cut inside, but Predator just held their line well.
Siapa nak kan? Siapa 48 ini dalam bagaimana 48 itu.
High well controlled there. Going to Rangers.
Yes. Just answer something.
Moy Wanfo moving into the left centre of the penalty area. There's Lundstrom there on the cover. Here, whether it's right foot or a Red Star Belgrade corner kick. Also was from a set piece. Scored the only goal of this match so far this evening. Fourth goal of the tie. The other three in Rangers' favour. Two more for Red Star Belgrade to draw level. Hatay lifts the corner in and away from Kamara. Look from left hand side to Katai. Cross block from Tavernier. Will be Red Star Belgrade throwing. Really pushing forward. Red Star Belgrade. Now Rollins and Katai link up. Now heavy touch on Katai. Due to the pressure of Jay Tavernier. Will force some Relos to go over halfway. The heavy touch for his right foot though. Really disappointing. Takes the ball out of play in the process. And thrown from Irakovic. Back to Kanga. That's Pavkov. Holds up the one of Goldson read the run of Ivanic well. 2 minutes of normal time left in this first half. Alan McGregor in his bright orange goalkeeping jersey. He's bouncing the ball a couple of times then. Releases it out of his right foot. Towards a Rebo beat in the air. Milan Ronic. Tavernier. To Morelos. Back to John Lundstrom. Cross-hill pass on Lundstrom. Look for Ken. It's going to bounce to Ken. Gets under control the outside of his right foot. Struggled against Cristiano Pacini. Get past him. Pacini on the challenge with his right foot. Pacini last though for a Rangers throwing, so not all hope and creates on in this period of play. It's lost to Rangers. Bassi Kamara link up from the throw. Now Bassi short forward passing to Ken. Inside to Kamara. Now touching to Bassi. It's going to be an opportunity for Rangers. Bassi dances way into the box, and that is a crucial challenge. Nick of time there from Dragovic. And Bassi thought he had his moment there to get the shot off. And Dragovic there on the cover as Bassi beat stranger Irakovic, took it onto his right foot. Irakovic did get a touch on the ball though. Did take Bassi to the stride. So I'd say Irakovic still played his part, and then Dragovic was there on the cover to clear it out. Free kick given against Bassi for just a push on Dragovic. Now free kick taken from Alain Borjan. Out to Pacini. Is it to the ball to Pacini again? Pacini releases it. Link up there to Moi Wanfo and Pacini. And Pacini just took it on his left foot. Inside position, the right centre. Pacini, one touch to take it onto the edge of the penalty area, let fly. Powerful left foot shot, but just tipped over the top from Alan McGregor. Just 1 minute to go in first half stoppage time. Rangers need to make sure they don't concede another for half time. Maintain their 2-goal cushion on aggregate to lead by 3-1. Aggregate in the corner for Kanga, head away from Rebo. Back out to Kanga. Kanga is the cross in it. Headed from Pavkov straight to hands of McGregor. Halfway through now, the minute of first half stoppage time. So Rangers now in a good position just to hold out, and that should be the last piece of action. For Cristiano Pacini, the right wing back, and for Kamara. Maybe not completely over yet as we'll smash forwards from Dragovic, heading forwards again from Balogun, and the half-time whistle has gone. It's been a real entertaining first half in Belgrade, that's for sure. And a goal inside the first 10 minutes from Mirko Ivanic as Red Star Belgrade in front of the night. Need 2 more goals in aggregate though to level. And certainly got the platform to go and do it now in the second half. Short corner from Alexander Katai into Guelo Kanga. Lifted the cross in with the inside of his right foot. And Relos was the one who was caught out on the short corner. Cross went over his head, and Ivanic was in behind him, peeled away from Glenn Kamara. One touch and hit it powerfully into the centre of Alan McGregor's net. Power took it past the Rangers goalkeeper. Rangers haven't really created too much this half. Relos actually, when it was goalless, had a shot as Moi Wanfo miscontrolled the ball. And there's been some good looking counter attacks from Rangers, but Relos hasn't had the best evening, making A lot of runs in, and McGregor forced into Bruni save just on the stroke of our timer. Cristiano Pacini cut inside on his left foot. Driving shot tipped over bar from McGregor as usual. Rangers have McGregor to thank. So half time here in Belgrade. Rangers lead 3-1 in aggregate. On the night, just belong to Red Star. Belgrade in this match, they lead by a goal to nil. Can they get themselves level and the tie? They have to score 2 in the second half. Do that. Big second half team talk, especially Giovanni Van Bronckhorst. Just last words for his side to hold out.
The live broadcast of this match will start momentarily. On Flashscore, you can also tune into other commentaries. We regularly bring you the Premier League, the Champions League, or Europa League, while national team matches are also available. Do you want to look at stats while you wait? Have a look at our match details where you can find lineups, head-to-heads, and a lot of other interesting information. Flashscore, game-changing numbers. The live broadcast of this match will start momentarily. On Flashscore, you can also tune in to other commentaries. We You want to look at stats while you wait? Heads and a lot of other The live broadcast of this match will start momentarily. On Flashscore, you can also tune in to other commentaries. We regularly bring you the Premier League, the Champions League, or Europa League, while national team matches are also available. Do you want to look at stats while you wait? Have a look at our match details where you can find lineups, head-to-heads, and a lot of other interesting information. Flashscore, game-changing numbers. The live broadcast of this match will start momentarily. On Flashscore, you can also tune in to other commentaries. We regularly bring you the Premier League, the Champions League, or Europa League, while national team matches are also available. Do you want to look at stats while you wait? Have a look at our match details where you can find lineups head-to-heads and a lot of other interesting information. Flashscore, game-changing numbers. The live broadcast of this match will start momentarily. On Flashscore, you can also tune in to other commentaries. We regularly bring you the Premier League, the Champions League, or Europa League, while national team matches are also available. Do you want to look at stats while you wait? Have a look at our match details where you can find lineups head-to-heads and a lot of other interesting information. Flashscore, game-changing numbers. The live broadcast of this match will start momentarily. On Flashscore, you can also tune in to other commentaries. We regularly bring you the Premier League, the Champions League, or Europa League, while national team matches are also available. Do you want to look at stats while you wait? Have a look at our match details where you can find lineups head-to-heads and a lot of other interesting information. Flashscore, game-changing numbers. The live broadcast broadcast of this match will start momentarily. On Flashscore, you can also tune in to other commentaries. We regularly bring you the Premier League, the Champions League, or Europa League, while national team matches are also available. Do you want to look at stats while you wait? Have a look at our match details where you can find lineups head-to-heads and a lot of other interesting information. Flashscore, game-changing numbers. The live broadcast of this match will start momentarily. On Flashscore, you can also tune in to other commentaries. We regularly bring you the Premier League, the Champions League, or Europa League, while national team matches are also available. Do you want to look at stats while you wait? Have a look at our match details where you can find lineups head-to-heads and a lot of other interesting information. Flashscore, game-changing numbers. The live broadcast of this match will start momentarily. On Flashscore, you can also tune in to other commentaries. We regularly bring you the Premier League, the Champions League, or Europa League, while national team matches are also available. Do you want to look at stats while you wait? Have a look at our match details where you can find lineups head-to-heads and a lot of other interesting information. Flashscore, game-changing numbers.
Minutes of this tie to go. Rangers lead 3-1 on aggregate, but it is 1-0 to Red Star Belgrade on the night. So can Rangers hold out and get through to the quarterfinals of the Europa League? Second half just underway now. And here is Joe Rebo. As Red Star Belgrade got us underway. Long ball control for Rebo. His clearance is headed back forwards there. And free kick given against. Have gone for a push on Batty. Ball lifted into the penalty area. And good defending there from Batty. And there was Peel. It's a handball against Leon Balogun though. As the ball's lifted towards the penalty area. It did come off his right hand. Now, it's in an actual position. don't think it's going to be AR, but looks like they've got the vision spot on actually the officials, but maybe have to see. Looks like it is going to be just a Rangers free kick, which Alan McGregor takes. McGregor's free kick headed forwards and Snogo, flick on from Ivanic, held up from Pavkov. Now here come Red Star Belgrade over halfway. The challenge there though from Goldson has conceded a throw as Katai skipped, almost tried to skip over his right leg, but Goldson got the challenge in. So push there from Goldson through the back of Pavkov. Nelson Goldson, I think the referee has given anything against Rangers, so it will just be the throw-in to Red Star Belgrade. We're going to throw everything at Rangers this second half, and the looks of it, it's been clearance to go out for a throw-in. Actually, it's been given as a corner kick to Red Star Belgrade, with Guelo Kanga to take the flat corner kick. It's gone away, cross pushed away from Alan McGregor, and thankfully from a Rangers perspective, Elton Morelos, who cleared it out the penalty area. Here's Cristiano Piccini, right inside. Piccini delivers. A bright start ready for Red Star Belgrade. They want to get that second goal as quickly as possible. Here's Lundstrom into Rebo. Good control there from Joe Rebo now. Just over halfway. Mara pokes it back to Lundstrom. Here's Alfredo Morelos, has Bassi on the overlap, but Morelos ignores and goes inside. Plays him behind Rebo, just about reaches Ken. After a heavy touch from Alexander Katai, should have really got that under control. Lundstrom out to Rebo, in front of him is Ken. Rangers have on the left. Ken back to Bassi. Here is Lundstrom. Bassi, Morelos back to Bassi, and not touch on the ball just in the last few seconds. Ryan Ken skips inside of Irakovic. Still Irakovic following Kent all the way and dispossessing the end. Ryan Ken. Fantastic defending from Irakovic. Now, the Red Star Belgrade break forwards. Pavkov looking for the run of his teammate, and he's found him. And it's almost set up for Pavkov, and his teammate was a Moy Wanfo. But Moy Wanfo's pass across back towards Pavkov just couldn't return the favour there. And a push from James Tavernier on Ivanic means that will be Red Star Belgrade free kick. And Moy Wanfo did so well to hold off Calvin Bassi, tried to play it back into Pavkov, just with the outside of his right foot, the pass just had too much on it. And Rangers under severe pressure. So it looks like you can get at Rangers defensively. This evening is Kangan out, which in the free kick high over McGregor's bar. And that'll be goal kick to Rangers, who can certainly know they're in a game this evening. Atmosphere, the way that Star Belgrade had come at them, but still crucially for Rangers. It's only one goal they get away. They lead 3-1 aggregate. Guelo Kanga put a lot of whip on that delivery, but far too much height. Certainly, manager Dejan Stankovic certainly would have wanted a better delivery there. 4.5 minutes into the second half. And Rangers lead through on aggregate, but on the night, Red Star Belgrade lead by goals in there. Jack cleared from Marakovic. Lundstrom flicked back, was into his own half. There was a push on the back of Lundstrom from Pavkov. Kick to Rangers. Won the flick on to put Moy Wanfo through, held off Bassi. It would have been a perfect start to the second half for Red Star Belgrade. 5 minutes into the second half. Rangers certainly have felt the pressure, but still lead through on aggregate. Dalton, free kick headed away. Snogo. Now here come Red Star Belgrade with Ivanic, trying to keep it in play, but fails to do so. Heavy touch with his left foot. Here's Ivanic with the only goal so far. This evening, when the cross came in from Kanga, no one was marking Ivanic. Going from Tavernier, Rebo back to Kamara. Now Reynolds the outside was right foot. It falls to Rebo. Hits it down for himself at the byline. Rebo thrashes it across the face of goal. Flicked away only as far as Jack sets up in the middle for Morelos. Here's Kent, edge of the penalty area. Heavy touch zone now. Kanga plays that forward foot. Ohi Moiwanfo holds off Bassi. Moiwanfo cuts it back and plays it across for Guelo Kanga. Red Star Belgrade working the ball forwards well. Here's Ivanic. Too far forwards though for Milan Rodic. That was very disappointing there from Red Star Belgrade, who were moving forward in numbers. Just that final pass though was a letdown. It's a good run from Milan Rodic, but needed a better pass from so Rangers have it away. That's up. And Morelos wins the flick on head of Dragovic. Here is Irakovic to Kanga. All diagonal pass to his left to Sinogo. Holds off Kamara. Clear free kick right in front of the officials as well. Without doubt, the flag went up immediately as Dragovic just from behind as well, just bundles Kamara down to the ground. That's much needed free kick for Rangers. 8 minutes into the second half. James Tavernier lifts it towards Morelos. Head away from Irakovic, controlled from Snogo. Plays it towards the Kango. Barged away from the ball from Lundstrom. That's a clear foul. In the way there from Ryan Jack. Kanga now getting quickly to Alexander Katai. Flips his Moiwanfo right edge of the box. Plays that back to Luciano Pacini. Now Kanga lifts it into the penalty area. Head away there. Leon Balogun breaks too. And Moiwanfo took it on the volley and scuffed it. Went low straight at Alan McGregor. Disappointing there from Moiwanfo. Kanga lifted it in the box. Balogun just got his head to it under pressure of Katai. Balogun thought he's fouled from Katai. Nothing given. Goldson was appealing. Balogun's header fell straight to Moiwanfo's right foot, and his shot deflected actually off Conor Goldson and then went straight into the hands of Alan McGregor. McGregor looks on the right side but can't find a Rangers man. So Red Star Belgrade have a throw. Work into centre where Irakovic has Kanga on the ball. Kanga has Sanogo and Lyman. Kanga under pressure. Jack has to turn and go back to Alain Borjan. Borjan right side of his penalty area. Looks forwards to Moiwanfo. Head away from Batty. And back forwards from Sanogo in the centre circle. Lundstrom wins the header, but he does catch. He does catch Katai from behind. Way there. John Lundstrom is taken quickly. Heading from Milan Rodic into the centre. Cleared away from Conor Goldson. Outside penalty area on the right side. Aribo gets in play. Finds Kamara in the centre. Rangers own now plays back to Lundstrom. That squares it for Jack. Here's Ryan Kent. Against Cristiano Pacini. Still Ryan Kent. Plays that forwards into Morelos. Flicks it to Kent. Now Rangers could be way here. Kent in the left centre. Has the pace to get forwards. This big. And Rangers may have the goal to save them through to the Europa League quarter-final. Played over halfway to Morelos. Flicked it back into Kent. And then went sprinting forwards. He did take the deflection to run football and got Rangers and Ryan Kent. Burst forwards. Got Dragovic. Kent looking to place into the bottom corner. It deflects off Dragovic to wrong foot Borjan. When Pacini was tracking back, he was feeling the back of his hamstring, which actually felt in the first half. And Borjan didn't stand a chance. Kent's shot was going on target anyway. A bit of luck which Raiders needed with it deflecting off Dragovic and going into the back of net. And that is much needed breathing space for Raiders. Star Belgrade Pacini, unsurprisingly, is off. And Milan Kajic is on. So, Kajic. Now, on left hand side of our halfway. Heavy crossfit does reach. Ball stand for Ryan Kent. His shot was going on target. It is Irakovic. And Kanga's ball forward, trying to Vanic. And now Katai's cross headed away from Goldson with it. Places the path of Moi Wanfo. Left edge at the 6-yard box, hits his shot well off target from close range. The angle was certainly against him. Still, rest up Belgrade looking for that instant response. They just got to keep believing to get a quick reply to get back in front of the night and get the deficit back down to 2 goals in aggregate. Then still feel like they'll be in this, but needs to do it pretty quickly. All this tie gets away from McGregor's goal kick, headed forwards there. Good start, but Gazic. Now, penalty to Connor Goldson just in front. Golson's pass being intercepted there from Milan Ronic. Goldson recovers well and gets off. Katai's trying to charge forwards towards the box. Balogun clear. In the left centre with Dragovic. Certainly helped out that Ryan Kent goal, that's for sure. Again, a bit unlucky there for Dragovic when the goal happened. So he was just diving to make that block. On the head and on target. And Alexander Katai still down on the ground after Goldson got the ball off him, but took a tumble, looks of it, on his left ankle. So over the hour mark now in this tie, in this second leg of this tie, and one apiece. Team Red Star, Belgrade and Rangers on night. That'll do nicely for Rangers. Lead 4-1 at aggregate. Then Stefan Goldson over halfway to Rebo. In the right centre, Rebo does really well to keep hold of the ball. Now Rebo just peels more out to far right side. Still Joe Rebers having it for support. Rebo back to Lundstrom, moves inside to Glenn Kamara. Switch it to Ryan Kent, just close by, out to his left. Kent takes it towards the byline. Kent gets the cross in. Couldn't find Adam Morelos as well read from Borjan. Borjan with a powerful throw over the halfway line. Picked up though for John Lynch and back down, and McGregor has to quickly clear inside his right foot, throwing quickly taken from Ivanic. Ball handcuffed to hold up. Now here's Ivanic. The number fours against each other. Ivanic drills him. Just that run for Kent to get away from Cristiano. He had to come off shortly after the pulled his hamstring in the process. And deflection off Dragovic. Just made sure that ball looped over the head of Milan Borjan. Now Ivanic lays it into Katai. Back to Ivanic. Katai wants the ball back into him, but so it's gone to Guelo Kanga. Left edge of the area is Ivanic. It's a really poor cross from Mirko Ivanic. I'll play for a Rangers goal kick. And certainly Moi Wanfo didn't look too pleased with that. He's now off the field. He wanted a better delivery into the box. So Moi Wanfo is off for Nabuhane, Red Star Belgrade. Gregor's goal kick towards Aribo, wins the flick on head of Milan Rodic. Away from Dragovic, now Rodic gets it off Aribo. Is Ben Nabuhane inside to Ivanic. Ivanic on the pressure with Jack, and now Lunchel gets it off him. Jack into Kamara. Now Rangers have really got that threat on the counter-attack. Kamara into Ken. Ken facing up. Gazin. Gazin's back. One there from Sonogo. Now here's Kanga. Well on Kanga. Forwards. Ben Nabuhane keeps them playing, gives it back to Katai. Here's El Fadu. Ben Nabuhane. It's a short pass back to Sonogo. Sekou Sonogo inside to Guelo Kanga. Kanga looks to play it over the top of Bassi. Bassi heads away left side of his penalty area. Now Ken short to Kamara. Bassi looking to get forwards now. Bassi has the ball nipped away from him. Excellent play down the far side from Sonogo. And there's a cross-field pass from Sonogo into Milan Rodic. Back to Dragovic. Squares it for Kanga. Kanga just inside the Rangers half again. Looks across to his left where Dragovic is. Balls from Dragovic to Mirko Ivanic, who's scored Red Star Belgrade's only goal of the evening, and in this tie, Kanga clitzing the ball just in behind the 6-yard area, and that's well caught there from Alan McGregor. And Red Star Belgrade aren't giving up, but certainly they could look a bit heartbroken after Rangers equalising on the night. It's left Red Star Belgrade with an almighty task, needing 4 goals to take it just to extra time. Flick on from Rebo from McGregor's full ball out of play for Red Star Belgrade throw. Just inside their own half. Now Kanga to Sonogo, turns away for Jack. Into Dragovic. Dragovic to Rodic. Good pass there from Sonogo to Dragovic. Now full control there from Irakovic. It's that short to his right and full pass. It's a bit heavy there from Milan Gazic, but Red Star Belgrade on the ball back as Kanga gets off Aribo. Now has Ivanic in support. Red Star Belgrade have it on the left, now play it inside there. Milan Rodic, ball to Ivanic. Ivanic looks like controlling with his hand and couldn't finish it into the back of it anyway. Played it across the face of McGregor, just wide of his left post. That certainly looked like that. Ivanic controlled it with his left hand there. Might have even been offside. He looked like he was on, but that was a clear handball. Couldn't find the bottom corner anyway. I tell you what, that was a great ball from Katai to run there on Ivanic, looking for his second goal of the night as well. Just going to find the corner. Free kick from Rangers. And a cross in. And it's been tipped away from Alan McGregor. So free kick to Rangers was a very poor one from McGregor. Given away to Milan Rodic. And cross to Ivanic, who certainly in a great position to that's back in the head. It's the ground, tipped away from McGregor. Now short corner shot. Saved from Kanga. Saved from McGregor. And then falls to Ben Nabahane. I think he was in an onside position. He tried to divert it, didn't get the power inside of his right foot, and that is comfortably saved from McGregor. So again, Red Star upgrade causing problems with the short corner worked, and McGregor should have really caught Willow Kanga's shot. Came out of McGregor's hands, and Ben Nabane just didn't get the contact he wanted. Really light hit when it came to him quickly. Don't think he's expecting McGregor to spill it though. And here is Ryan Jack in the centre circle. Back to Connor Goldson. And Goldson just goes for a safe option. Playing it back to Alan McGregor. Gets it forwards towards Rebo, wins the flick on. As well there. Rebo against Milan Rodic, but back here now with Red Star Belgrade. They move forward quickly into Kanga. And Katai can't get past Goldson. Goldson did very well there to win the tackle. I think it bounced back off Alexander Katai last as well. So even better for Rangers. It's a free kick in there. Bringing on a double substitution, Rangers. First man off is Joe Rebo. Again, when they've been on transition, he's been always a key player, and he's off at hard-working Scott Arfield. And the second man on for Rangers is James Sands for Ryan Jack. As always, has given everything in the midfield battle, but Giovanni Van Bronckhorst wants to manage him properly. So James Sands, the American, is on here for Rangers on loan from New York City, 21-year-old. Free kick from McGregor, headed forward to Milan Rodic. Chested from Sands into Tavernier. Finds Arfield, back to Sands. The two substitutes already combining. Noah's Balogun just gets out with his right foot. Pressure there from Ben Nabahane. Ball now finds Bassi. Here's Glenn Kamara. Dispossessed from Sonogo. Sonogo looked like he won the ball, but referee, we saw enough of a challenge from behind. In fact, just maybe initially thought Sonogo on the ball, did just clip his ankle. Sonogo on Kamara. Sonogo still laughing about it. He thought there was absolutely nothing in that. Maybe I could see the fact he on the ball was he just clipped his ankle. Flat pass there from Relos, back to Tavernier. Now Red Star Belgrade through the middle over halfway. Ben Nabahane looks to set through Katai. Katai cuts in his right foot, tries to get back in front of the line. Katai takes too long. Slurs the ball, Katai. Across in the headed straight at McGregor. But Katai should have got his shot off quicker. There was a burst into the box there from right back foot. Red Star Belgrade. Milan Jajic. And Jajic just headed straight at Alan McGregor. It was a good floated ball in for Katai, but really should have got a shot for himself when he was played through. That was excellent play there from Red Star Belgrade. They have to score in the next 5-10 minutes. They just have any little bit of hope. Put Rangers under pressure. We have 20 minutes of normal time to go. The second leg of this tie. Can Red Star Belgrade get 3 goals? It takes all the way, it takes extra time. It's going to be one mighty task for them. They've given away a free kick. Relos through the back of Dragovic as well. Dragovic just punches, air punches towards the ground. He has a free kick, but pass into Relos. It was a good move from Relos to get in front of Dragovic. And I'll say Dragovic going straight through the back of Relos, so got tied short. Dragovic is angry about. Relos still down on the ground. Physios still talking to him. Let's start Belgrade to bring on another substitute shortly. Then another last throw of the dice from Dejan Stankovic. And not sure Morelos might need a stretch here. I don't think so. And I just thought electronic one of those buggies come onto the pitch. Not sure it's made to escort away Morelos. Morelos is fine, he's back up on his feet. So that's not a problem. The double substitution here for Red Star Belgrade. So I'm coming off for Red Star Belgrade. First substitution is Ivanic. It's the only goal this evening. And Manja Motika is on this place. And second substitute is Milan Rodic. And Filippo Falco is the other man on for Red Star Belgrade. Header forwards there from Jack. Topo from Sands into Tavernier. Here is Arfield. Here's a crossface of Ben Nabahane. Pen towards Arfield. Arfield holds off Ben Nabahane. Good tackle from Ben Nabahane. And Matika's there for help as well. Matika plays out to Kanga. Kanga almost lost the ball. Free kick though. A drop ball going to Red Star Belgrade. Just a tackle through the back of Kanga. Now Red Star Belgrade can quickly drive forwards here on the right hand side. As Gazic gives it back to Falco. Falco looks to get the cross, blocked off from Bassi. Will be a Red Star Belgrade throw in. Filippo Falco to take. Gazic takes it, gives it to Falco. That's a Kanga, lets it run under his left foot, but didn't have any around him, so still retains the ball. Kanga on the inside of his right foot. Now Gazic into Falco. Falco does get the cross in. Overhead though of Pavkov and put the way to safety. It's going to be going to Red Star Belgrade. Left hand side in line of the penalty area. So then Nabahane to take. He's thrown headed away from Balogun. So point further away from James Tavernier, out for another Red Star Belgrade throw. Dragovic leaves it for Ben Nabahane. It is Dragovic on the ball again. Now Irakovic to Kanga, Guelo Kanga. Pass from Kanga into Ben Nabahane. Back low to Dragovic. Plays a crossface at Kanga. And Morelos intercepts. Now Sands into Kamara. Kamara on this left hand side under pressure from Falco. Turns and plays it back to Kent. Now is Bassi. Trapped all the way from Pavkov, so it's cat time. Pavkov up front. Red Star Belgrade. McGregor clears. Header over halfway from Dragovic. Header back from Catines to chest of Willow Kanga. Caught from behind from Alfredo Morelos. Kanga takes the free kick quickly to Sinogo. Back to Kanga. As it across the face, Sinogo, the short pass. And Irakovic to Gazic. Gazic first time to Falco. Falco plays it across the face, and that's a good touch on the ball there from Conor Goldson. Just the outside of his right foot, just to hit it down to the ground for Alan McGregor to catch. But Rangers' left side was easily undone there. Calvin Bassi isolated. Gazic plays it to Filippo Falco. It was a good ball in across the face of 6-yard box of Falco. And Goldson gets his toe onto the ball, hits it into the ground, and McGregor catches it. Now here's Balogun. Clears away for Rangers. 50 minutes to go. Rangers all square on the night, one apiece. But most crucial thing is on an aggregate. They're done the job at Ibrox in the first leg, that 3-0 victory, and that is looking set to carry them through this evening. It's Guelo Kanga on the left hand side. Looks on his outside here to Motika. Manja Motika into Kanga now. Snogo. Dragovic left centre for Red Star Belgrade. Forward diagonal pass out to his left to Guelo Kanga. Kanga back inside to Snogo. Now plays that in front of the Red Star Belgrade centre back Irakovic. Across the right side, headed across, place a goal from Pavkov. So it was decent ball in from Milan Gazic. Gazic whipped it in with his right foot, flipped across the face goal for Pavkov, and just couldn't find the run of Alexander Katai. And goal kick to Rangers with just under 50 minutes of normal time in this second leg to go. McGregor takes goal kick, flicked out from Tavernier. Certainly, Red Star Belgrade have dominated the attempt, with the fact that Red Star Belgrade have to win this game by 3 goals, at least take it to extra time. You can see why they've had 50 attempts to Rangers this fall. But crucial one for Rangers is that they've got one of them into the back of the net. So we're under a bit of pressure at the time, and they were a goal down on the night. Kanga out here to Milan Gazic. Gazic back to Guelo Kanga. Now, Red Star Belgrade still retain the ball with Balco. To Kanga. The centre circle is Sekou Sonogo. Sekou Sonogo plays out to left to Dragovic. Alexander Dragovic. To the centre circle where it's Stranger Irakovic back out to Alexander Dragovic. It is Manuel Matika. Back inside. Rangers are sitting in deep shape. Is it Dragovic? Now Kanga going to go for a long range shot, well off target. And actually exactly what Rangers want Red Star Belgrade to do. Just sit in, reduce them to long shots. Rangers have got their crucial goal through Ryan Kent. And it's just all about staying disciplined, sitting deep. They're doing that really well, Rangers. Just 12 minutes of normal time away from the Europa League quarterfinals. Almost taste it. McGregor with the goal, gets to Arfield, flicks it, forwards to Morelos, and he's dispossessed there from Irakovic, but Irakovic loses it. It's right inside. Arfield into Kent, side to Tavernier. Now Morelos just placed that too far away from Arfield. Isn't it too best pleased that pass? That's a simple pass from Morelos to make. Hasn't really had a good night so far, Alfredo Morelos, but the main thing is his team around him are doing the job. Dragovic takes the throw to Rakovic. Rakovic launches it forward with his right foot. Headed back to the Red Star Belgrade half from Golson. Now headed forward from Kanga. Just inside. Then for Benabane, but cleared away from Balogun now. Morelos can't set away. Arfield just to his right. Set different Dragovic now as well on Kanga. Just over halfway on the stretch there is Motika just to poke that back to his own half, where Gazic just gets the ball first to poke it into Irakovic. Now is Kanga just drop it into back where he's at stand. Shall stay for much longer. Katai's ball just goes behind him, I think. Referee though just loads up here. Stops and plays. Morelos is just down on the ground, sitting up, but I need a bit of treatment here. And very cleverly as well, just take down a bit of time. Doesn't look too hurt, Alfredo Morelos, but yeah, might be under a bit of muscle trouble and cramp. Plays the Red Star Belgrade, and it's just banging their drums. It looks like it's going to be end of Morelos' night. So he's been carried away in a buggy. And one of those golf look-like buggies is taken off on that, and that's called for another couple of substitutions for Rangers. So Morelos didn't look too bad. He felt he had to come off and just to save a bit of time walking off. Gets to go away. It's been swept away in that buggy, and now Roof and Barisic will be onto Roof on foot. Alfredo Morelos. And the other man coming off for Rangers is John Lundstrom, has had a brilliant performance. Him and Ryan Jack have both been taken now, but he's joining Ryan Jack off the pitch. Both of them have had brilliant evenings working on that midfield for Rangers, and just 10 minutes to go to see this one out. And free kick quickly taken for Red Star Belgrade from Kanga. Not sure it's an offside given, or the free kick has to be taken. Kanga and Katai are arguing with Ispan Kovac, the Romanian referee. Looks like it's been pulled back for a retake of a free kick. So, taken too quickly. There was no offside, just a retake needed. Kanga just plays that short to Dragovic. Here's Kanga on the ball again. inside left, just inside the Rangers half, to Dragovic. Now is Jurakovic, nice ball played over the top to be chased to the right side penalty area, but just going to be played across there from Milan Gazic. Extra on there from Gazic, and is an invited pass from stranger Irakovic. Just going to find his teammate surging forwards on that right hand side. So Rangers are pretty much almost there now. McGregor, the goal kick, cleared forwards. Yeah, to Kamar Roof. Roof puts the cross in, cleared away from Dragovic. And now Kamara plays that back to Sands. It was Sands who just volleyed it forwards towards Roof just a moment ago. Sands though just misplaced the pass. Behind Kamara Roof, throw taken from Sonogo into Dragovic, plays that across to Milan Borjan outside of his area. Long pass to be chased there, and it's just a shoulder barge there on Leon Balogun, and that is a card shown to the face of Alexander Katai. Overly aggressive there. That was a shot that didn't really need to be made there. Oh no, it was on Connor Goldson, beg pardon. So I think it was on Leon Balogun. So just a push in the back of Balogun, and it was it's very pointless there from Alexander Katai to make. Free kick to Rangers. 7 minutes to go. McGregor through middle towards Roof, header on his far as Ken. It's Roof. Can he seal this one off for once and for all? Good save. Low down from Milan Borjan. And flag was up against Kamar Roof anyway, wouldn't have counted. Roof. Looks like Roof did just time his runner. You know, it looked like Roof was on. I think there may be a push there for Ryan Kent. Looks like it's a free kick to Red Star Belgrade. Good save low down from Milan Borjan. It's going to be called to Rangers. Wasn't sure if I set the referee signalling a free kick on. They've been offside again. None of them have happened. Here's going to be Rangers corner on this right side. James Tavernier whips it in, bounces all the way to the back post where it's an excellent touch there from Goldson towards Roof, and Roof and near post just turns it wide. That could have been a great chance for Rangers to take the lead on the night. Corner towards the back post. Ball just looked like it was bouncing away from Goldson. Managed to get it under control with his chest. Played cross to near post to Roof, who just couldn't turn it into the back of the net. Now here's Motika. Motika dispossessing Arfield. And Arfield hopes that out of play. That come off Katai last. It didn't. Katai with the throw to Sonogo. Katai just about keeps in play, but Arfield gets it off him. Rangers is beyond the halfway line. Now Sands towards Roof. Roof pokes that towards Ken. Can't get round Dragovic though. Dragovic plays that back to Milan Borjan. Red Star Belgrade have to score 3 goals inside 5 minutes plus stoppage time. Team takes one extra time, so Rangers in the perfect position. The score being 1 apiece on the night, 4-1 aggregate to Rangers. Kanga to his left is Katai. Plays that forwards into Manuel Motika. Back to Guelo Kanga. Kanga drills in the cross for McGregor to come punch into Kent, who lays that back to Kamara. Now Kamara under control. He chased down there from Falco. Kamara though trying to get the free kick, and he does. Just caught through the back of him from Milan Gazic. It's the contact that Glenn Kamara was looking for. And Alan McGregor just in conversation with Isvan Kovacs as Alan Bassi's down top penalty area. Wonderful turn on the ball from Glenn Kamara away from Milan Gazic. I think it was just Alan McGregor who clattered into the back of Calvin Bassi. Bassi's just holding his back, and obviously as a goalkeeper you need to take everything in front of you, even if it's your home man. As Alan McGregor was taking no chances. certainly want to win it on the night. Certainly, at least don't want to lose it on the night, Rangers. Despite even if they lose it, they'll go through. It's still treating this like an individual match itself. And 4 minutes of normal time to go here in Belgrade, and the Rangers fans are in good voice. They're almost there now into the quarterfinals of the Europa League. Last time there'd been those stages in Europe, mentioned earlier on in the evening, 2008, and then made the UEFA Cup final that season. Could it happen once again for Rangers? What an achievement it would be for Scottish football. I mean, Celtic have pulled off all the eye-catching results, really, in Europe over recent years, like their 2-1 win over Barcelona, 3-3 draw. Man City same a couple, but Rangers want their time back in Europe. They've had the Borussia Dortmund result this season, which is 2 fantastic legs for Rangers. And now they're heading through to last 8 by looks at Roof. Plays it back in set from Kangalo. These Red Star Belgrade, they were looking to try and win it on the night. Probably won't be enough, which wouldn't really be enough to take them through. Have to score, as I mentioned, have to score 3 inside 3 minutes plus stoppage time. Rangers clear through Balogun. Ricky getting away from Roof. Sub Belgrade quickly take it just inside their own half. Guelo Kanga, Milan Gajic, long ball towards Pavkov, headed away from Golton. Now Kamara into Roof, who holds the ball off really well away from Kanga. Ball breaks to Kamara, back to Sands, out here to Ryan Kent, just over halfway. Isn't going to go for the pass to Kamara, just back here to Borna Barisic. He's looking for Kamara, but good interception there from Dragovic. Now is Milan Gajic to Lipo Falco, inside to Guelo Kanga. Moves that cross to Sekou Sonogo. 2 minutes and all time to go in Belgrade. 1 apiece on the 19 Red Star Belgrade and Rangers, but most important statistic to look at is 4-1 to Rangers on aggregate. What a first leg it was at Ibrox. That was making the difference. It's tight. Look there from Ben Abhane, but cleared away from Calvin Bassey. He's now moved into centre back. Again, Rangers just in that back 3 formation. Free kick getting away from Ryan Kent. Just catching Alexander Katai too late. So Scott Wright is on for Ryan Kent here. And what a night Ryan Kent has had. He has got the crucial goal. Rangers were under pressure at the time. Menon was with Red Star Belgrade to get the 2nd goal of the match, but Ryan Kent linked up Morelos, and Rangers were spearing forwards on the counter-attack. It was just a lone man run from Ryan Kent. He had too much pace for his teammates. Burst into left side penalty area, looked to hit the shot across Milan Borjan, reflection of Alexander Dragovic, wrong-footed Red Star Belgrade goalkeeper, but the goal is given to Kent due to the shot being on target. Rangers clear away the free kick from Borjan, and Scott Wright already his first touch. He's about to Tavernier now. Rangers in the right centre half field into Roof. Roof takes on the turn, goes an acrobatic shot into the back of Dragovic. This time, a deflection of Dragovic doesn't go back to his own goal. He did obviously for the Rangers equaliser just talking about. Guelo Kanga, right side, just inside the Rangers half, turns away from Roof. Back to Milan Gajic. Now is Sekou Sonogo. A foot pass into the feet of Alexander Dragovic. So we have 6 minutes of stoppage time. I think Red Star Belgrade are going to score 3 goals in that amount of time. It's been ultra miracle. You never know. Footballers had weirder things happen, but it would be so comeback on Red Star Belgrade if they were to score 3 goals in the amount of stoppage time. 6 has been given. Guelo Kanga lifts it to the penalty area. Head away from Golson, only as far as Manya Motika. Holds up and takes it back to Sekou Sonogo, across to Guelo Kanga. Kanga for Ben Nabrahane to play it back across in the left centre to Sonogo. Sonogo's ball into the area, headed away from Balogun. Only as far as Sonogo again. Dragovic to Kanga. Lifts into the penalty area, head up into the air from Golson's going to fall back to Golson, heads away once more. A bit further away there from Sands, breaks to Kamara. Now ball played out here to Scott Wright from Balogun, and Wright just out-muscled there from Irakovic. Now, here come Red Star Belgrade once again. Well, Kanga passing inside his right foot out here to Milan Gajic. Gajic's cross, tested away, and it was there, foul there from Kamara, penalty given to Red Star Belgrade. So Red Star Belgrade have a chance to get themselves back in front and take the aggregate deficit down to 2. I have to say it was a clear penalty. Just a tired looking decision. I think the Rangers players are just a bit complacent with the lead there. It was a crossing from Milan Gajic. Chested down there from Sands, and Kamara did stand on the back of Falco's right foot, and that is a penalty kick, there's no doubt about that. So, chance at least for Red Star Belgrade to try to win it on the night. Could this spark one of the most unbelievable comebacks? We'll see. It's still very unlikely, but as I said, on the banter play, Red Star Belgrade probably shade it enough to win the match this evening. So, spot kick now, ready to be taken. Can Alan McGregor produce yet again another Rangers penalty save? Can he produce his second penalty save in this tie? So, can McGregor stop this? He can't. He's been sent the wrong way from Ben Nabuhane. Substitute has come on and put Red Star Belgrade back in front. Leaves it something for their fans to bounce up and down, cheer about. Red flares and flags swirling in the home end. They're still going to have a good time. So Rangers 2-1 down the night, still 40 off an aggregate though. Ben Nabuhane steps up from the spot and sends Alan McGregor the wrong way. Wasn't saving a penalty this time. So 2-1 to Red Star Belgrade on the night. But the game is still pretty much beyond them. But a moment that their fans deserve to cheer for. But if they score a goal in the next minute, you never know. Let's wait and see. Long pass played forwards for ball to be cleared there from Tavernier. And to Rangers straight from the kickoff. Get the ball straight back to Red Star Belgrade. They're sitting very deep. Here's Katai. Lifts it overhead of Roof. It's the centre circle where Irakovic leaves it for Kanga. Kanga's forward ball comes off Roof. Header from Ben Nabhani towards Pavkov. And that's a push there on Golson inside the D from Milan Pavkov, and again 2 minutes of stoppage time to go. More crucial time for Rangers just to simply tick down. They're almost there into the Europa League quarterfinals. What an achievement for Rangers, how far they've come in Europe over recent years. Rangers just take their time from this free kick. Unsurprisingly, he's managing it well. Alan McGregor just has the ball in front of him. Certainly, it was a raised arm from Pavkov on Golson. Golson back on his feet, but still holding his left eye. Roof eats the ball and play from McGregor's free kick, heads it back to Arfield, just clears it down the line with just a minute to go. Rangers 2-1 down the night, but they won't care one bit. The main scoreline is they're 4-2 up on aggregate. Ball played short there from Borjan into Dragovic. Here's Kango's played as middle centre back at times this second half. Sonogo back to Irakovic, play a long ball forwards, flick there from Pavkov, and Scott Wright was just obstructed from Emmanuel Matika, just barged into the back of Sands, and clever play from the Rangers. Number 19 since coming on in the last stage of the second half 10 seconds to go here for Rangers going through to the Europa League quarterfinals. Gregorio plays it forwards towards Roof, gets under control. So 6 minutes are over now. Roof is bundled down to the ground for Snogo. It's going to be Red Star Belgrade throw, but that is surely that now. Snogo throws it down. Katai returns it back to Snogo. Roof gets in the tackle. Snogo just keeps the ball, hits off our field. So we are 20 seconds over the 6th. Added on in stoppage time. Snogo gets the ball returned back to him for Katai. Hits off the face of, back out the hand of Kamaru. Rika taken short from Katai. Back to Milan Broja from Irakovic. Diagonal ball to be hit forwards from Willow Kanga. And away there for Borna Barisic. Referee. And